I sure am gonna miss this old place.
Walter Briggs stood with his arm around his daughter Sophie's shoulders over spring break. He was staring at Thicket Hall and had tears in his eyes. I know, Dad. Sophie studied the graying bark of the behemoth tree that doubled as the main building for the School of Roots and Vines. It had been infested with 2 death spikes the previous week, spikes made by Gregory Templeton and stolen by Caleb Justice and Connor as they raced each other to open the last seal keeping the Serpent in the realm of chaos. She hadn't felt comfortable leaving her old friend, so her family had opted to come to campus. She was the life defender, after all, and it was her job, along with the other defenders, to make sure Thicket Hall stayed alive as long as possible. They had to prepare for the battle to come and be ready after the lovable tree succumbed to the death magic in the spikes. Sophie patted her pocket and felt for the familiar lump of the acorn the tree guardian had given her, a glowing golden seed that contained Thicket Hall's psionic presence and all its memories. It would be her task to replant the guardian after the battle, provided she and the other defenders survived it. Miss all of you, I will, Thicket Hall told Sophie. Its voice was louder and clearer than ever before, with it being so close to her now. I will always be here, but like to be full of warmth and food and saplings, I do. Not want to be a sapling myself. An intense, loving protectiveness washed over Sophie, and she chuckled. Don't worry, old friend. We'll take good care of you. And maybe in a few 100 years, you can be a school building again. Where will all the classrooms and offices go? Millie, Sophie's 13-year-old sister, asked. It won't look the same when I come in September, will it? Probably not, Mills. Sophie ruffled her hair. Thicket Hall wants you to know it'll always be here, at least in spirit. She drew the acorn out of her pocket and let Millie hold it. Millie grinned as its golden glow lit up in her palms, responding to her life magic. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath. I can't hear it like you can, but it feels friendly and very, very old. Like the redwoods we saw in California. Exactly, sis. Sophie draped an arm over her sister's shoulder. You're gonna be a tree girl just like me. What else would she be? Joyce, their mother, put in with a laugh. Hey, Briggs fam. Sophie turned to see her fellow defender and death elemental fiancé, Marcus Jenkins, and his dad, Robert, heading their way. Marcus tossed his long platinum blonde hair out of his eyes and waved.